Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Nunchucks by, I want to get this right, Chenyu. I think that's how I say it. Chenyu. Song comes as a request, so as always, if you would like to request something, please leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it. So, haven't heard anything from this artist before, no idea. While I was looking up a video to use for this, I did notice that there are a ton of people who have reacted to this song, so I guess this is pretty popular for reaction channels to do. I'm only doing it because, well, I mean, I do whatever people tell me to. I react to whatever song people request, and this is one of the requests that I received, so I'm gonna be doing it. Sorry to be like everyone else, but if you're looking for songs that probably no one else on YouTube has reacted to, I have plenty of those as well, so go check out all my other songs that I've done. But let's give it a shot. This is again Chenyu with Nunchucks. It looks like it's a live performance here, so let's give it a shot. There's English subtitles, so that's going to help me out a lot.
什么兵器我最喜欢？那就是双截棍，肉中带钢，肉中带钢。
Oh. Okay.
习惯从小就耳濡目染，什么刀枪跟棍棒我都耍得有模有样，什么兵器最喜欢？双截棍，手中带钢，想要去本来从小学少林的武藏。怎么改？不心痛那心自在，怎么改？怎么改？去真的接受心改。怎么改？日行千里行下来怎么改？怎么改？我打开任督二脉。怎么改？怎么改？东亚病夫的加白怎么改？怎么改？你被我一脚踢开。更多是用双截棍，习武之人奇迹人中。是谁在云海底风沙吹起？夜少年的体会，明白鬼面是我说过店里面的妈妈早上都有撒泼，小群的武士的老板天天上场帅，这种一定过不擅长，还会清楚当天不上班。我习惯从小就耳濡目染，什么刀枪跟棍棒我都耍得有模有样，什么兵器最喜欢？双截棍，手中带钢，想要去河南嵩山学少林的武藏。怎么改？怎么改？不心痛那心自在，怎么改？怎么改？去真的接受心改。怎么 改？怎么改？有时千里是沙袋，怎么改？怎么改？我打开任督二脉。怎么改？怎么改？我压皮肤的脚脉，怎么改？怎么改？你被我一脚踢开。不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，是无知人间地人者无敌，是谁能力代替风生水起？不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，如果我有金龙飞檐走壁，为人民绝不惧一身正气。不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，是无知人间地人者无敌，是谁能力代替风生水起？不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿，不是我说你不哈哈哈嘿。如果我有金龙飞檐走壁，为人民绝不惧一身正气。
Okay, all right. I liked that like 1,000 times more than I thought I was going to. I mean, wow, I can see why so many other reactionists on YouTube have done that one. That was a lot of fun. The energy was great. I mean, he really threw me for a loop there. Like he starts off beautiful singing voice on the piano. And I was like, okay, this is going to be like a slow, melancholy type song. I mean, I don't know, right? And his voice was great. And then once the guitar kicked in, I was like, oh, okay, it's actually going to be a rock song. Fantastic. And then he just gets up there and starts rapping. And I'm like, okay, so rap, rock, piano song, great. But I think he did a fantastic job here. I mean, gave you a few different things, a few different styles. And then just transitioned really well. Very talented. Obviously, he can do a lot of different things. I thought that was really cool. So, fantastic performance. I think if I had one complaint, it was that the instrumentation wasn't loud enough. Like, his voice was definitely loud enough. The instrumentation, I feel like, was a little bit muted, and I assume part of that was just that his vocal performance, his vocal prowess was probably meant to be on the forefront. It looked like it was some sort of maybe talent game show or one of those things, right? Just based on like some of the shots they were going to and people who looked like they were hosts and stuff like that. So I assume that the big focus there was his voice, but I would have liked a little bit more punch from the guitar. The guitars, the instrumental parts, I think would have elevated this for me. Regardless, I thought it was a fantastic vocal performance. I think he did a fantastic job. So. I would normally break it down like pull up the lyrics and stuff like that, but just based on what I was reading there, he talks a lot about nunchucks and how those were like his favorite weapon. He likes the hardness and the softness, and he wants to be like a kung fu master. I'm not really sure. A lot of it was really fast. I was like trying to take it in, like listening to it, but then also read the subtitles at the same time, and I was like, I cannot keep up. But I think he did a great job, and I didn't want to pause the song. I wanted to listen to it all the way through, so... lyrically, I thought it was fine. I'm not really sure I fully know what it's about, other than just liking nunchucks, and if that's what it's about, great. I give it a thumb up, 2 thumbs up, why not? I think, again, where he really shines here is his vocal performance. Again, when he gets on that piano and he's just like singing, I'm like, wow, he does have a really beautiful voice. And I thought that was just going to be the entirety of the song. And if it was, I would have been happy with it. But then they immediately kick in those guitars, and he jumps up and grabs the mic and starts like rapping. And he did a really great job. I think it really even though I don't know what he's saying, obviously without the subtitles, I think just the way that it sounded still transferred really well, between languages. So he did a really great job there. And then, between the rapping, he would throw in more moments of singing. And again, his voice was fantastic. I mean, obviously a very great singing voice here. on display. Again, even though I feel like the instrumentation wasn't as loud as it should have been, I really did enjoy the piano pieces that he did, and then towards the end there, someone else was on the piano, and those sounded really great. And then when the guitars kicked in, I loved that. I was like, oh man, this is actually a rock song. I dig it. Again, the slight complaint is just I wish that those guitars were turned up a little bit louder, because they actually did really sound really good. So overall, I mean, instrumentally and especially vocally, fantastic performance here. 2 big thumbs up. It's amazing that he has such versatility. Usually someone who's really good at rapping may not always be the best singing vocalist, and vice versa. So really great job kind of doing all those different styles in the song. So that was really cool. And as far as replay value goes, with me, language is a pretty big thing. Being able to understand what the singer is singing is a pretty big thing. So that, I will say, that is a slight detriment for me wanting to come back to this song. But I mean, that vocal performance was strong enough that I can definitely see myself listening to this again. To turn up those guitars a little bit, and I think this is a very good song that I would definitely jam out to again. So for replay value, I still got to give it a thumb up. I thought it was really good. Overall, a solid request. I wasn't sure what to think going into this one, seeing just how many other people have reacted to it, seeing that it was in a different language. I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it, and I think part of that comes from my experience with Duran Gray. I really don't like Duran Gray that much. People seem to want to see people react to them, so it is what it is. But I wasn't really looking forward to it going in, but coming out the other side, I really did enjoy it a whole lot. So thank you so much for whoever requested this one. As always, if you would like to request something, please leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And one place you should be able to find this song, hopefully, maybe, I guess I'll have to double check, is going to be in my Spotify playlist. It's in the description below, and it has every single song I've heard so far on my channel. Of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Alright guys, I'll let y'all go. Have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.